Welcome to my 25th book update. Here we go again. Today is a special day for two reasons. One, I found my new favorite bookstore in my area. It's called Annie's Bookstop. I'll leave a link to the Facebook page in the description below. And also, another reason this is a very special video is because now I am at 250 of these book updates. That's awesome. And I have a massive stack to show you guys. You like that? Massive! First off, I have two separate press books I'm going to start off with, and then I'll get into the paperbacks. So, the first one I have here is Prehistoric World War II by Dane Hatchell. I haven't read this, but it looks like it's a star-spangled, blood-soaked great time. Then I have one by Tim Wagner. It's called Teeth of the Sea. I am really excited to read this. I read the plot. Really cool sounding. It's about a giant creature that gets stuck in a canal of sorts, and then the rain comes. And it starts washing it inward towards land, I believe. That's really cool. Next up, I'll start off with the paperbacks now. I got this from Annie's Bookstop. In fact, only two of the books on this list are not from Annie's Bookstop. I'll point those out. The rest of them are. And the first one I have is Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. I have the hardcover, but I heard that this is more like the movie, so I really enjoy the movie. It's a lot of goofy fun, a lot of bloody fun. I hope the book is just as fun. Then I have an old school paperback, The Accursed. I love that cover. This is one of the last books I picked up. I was hooked just from the cover. I was like, ooh, what's The Accursed? I looked at it. Holy crap. It's a thing of beauty. Keep in mind, I got most of these books for $2 to $4. Then I have one that's seen better days, but I still have it nonetheless, and that is The Amityville Horror 2. It doesn't have the author. That's interesting. But anyways, it has a gatefold, a really creepy one. I can't really be too rough with it, but that's the gatefold. Then I think this was the last one I picked up. It's called The Ancient Enemy. It's about bees or flies or something, but that is awesome nonetheless. I'm glad I found it. And it's by Donald Thompson, who does sound kind of familiar. Then I have one I already have, but I thought if I can get a second copy, then I can read one, and if I break it, I have the other one. This is Carnivore by Lee Scott. I still haven't read this. It's a pretty decently sized paperback. I really want to read it soon. Then I have a book from the author of The Swarm and my least favorite book, Orca, Arthur Herzog's Earth Sound. I kind of really dug that cover. I was like, I'll give it a chance. I still haven't read The Swarm. I don't think I even have that one. Then they had 3 copies of this book. I looked for the best conditioned one, and I managed to get The Hand of Cain by Martin Thomas. That's a really cool cover. Kind of reminds me of the movie The Hand that starred Michael Caine. The hands were evil. Then I have one by Dana Reed called Hellboard. That's awesome. I wish the cover was in better condition, but still, it's not the worst. It's a Ouija book. My first one, actually. Then I have one that was not from Annie's Bookstop. I actually got it in the mail. Kodiak by Malachi McCoy. It's a big Kodiak bear, and I've read some weird things on this book, like the creatures rape people, I think. I am not sure. I might be wrong. Then I have one I absolutely love the cover for this book. The Night Boat by Robert R. McCammon. That is a beautiful cover. I love the purple words, the teal blue water. It's just beautiful. And the back is green, it's a nice spine, and I love it. Now on to the second pile. Yeah, we're not close to the done yet. I already have this one, but I thought I'd get another copy just in case something happened. And it's Damien Omen 2. I read this book, probably the only one on this list that I've read. Really good series. Parts 4 and 5 are actually really good. I kind of miss reading these books. I'll have to get back into them someday. Then I have a book by Thomas Tyrone. It's called The Other. It's a very interesting cover. It's just a thing of beauty. Then I have this one. It was not from Annie's Bookstop. It is from Amazon. It is called The Predators. Now, this is about a man who wants to have broadcasted a great white shark fighting a Kodiak brown bear. That sounds ridiculous, and it's a huge book. I kind of really want to read it. Then I have one by Linda Crockett. It's called Sandman. That's a creepy cover. You got the two terrified people on the back. The Sandman. A lot of these books are huge, like 400 pages. Old school paperback awesomeness. Then here's one I was kind of looking for, and I was glad to find it's there, and it's by Robert R. McCammon, just like The Night Boat. It is called Stinger. I think the cover is just amazing. That's what drew me to it. He's here, and he's not friendly. Then I have two Anne Rice books. Interview with a Vampire, and I love the movie. I haven't read the book yet. And I also have, I believe, The Vampire Lestat, but I don't have this one. And I also picked up Queen of the Damned. I haven't seen this movie in years. I mean, when it first came out, I saw it. I don't remember much else about it, besides me knowing that I saw it, and that the guy is like a singer or something. Then I have one by Terry A. Jacobs. It's called The Void. Now that's an interesting cover. It's like a warped picture of people's faces. I love this quote. Reading The Void was like having a sawed-off shotgun held to my throat, daring me to close it. I mean, that is a hook if I've ever heard one. And last but not least, I have one more by Robert R. McCammon. It's kind of in crappy condition, but I'm glad to have it. It's called The Wolf's Hour. I love werewolf books, and this is no exception. The words are really small, but it's from 1989, so it's an old school book. It classifies. So holy crap! That's a lot of books! And a great addition to my collection. I might have to stop and see what I can get rid of, because when you go to Annie's bookshop, you can give her books and she'll take off 10% of what they're worth and put that 10% to your order or a store credit. So say a book's like $10, she'll give you $1 off of it. I ended up saving like almost $11. So, props. I'm Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.